Hello everybody, Laura here. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, lovely time with family and friends and not too exhausted. This is part 2 of our little bit of flow over the festive period. It's a sun salutation with some stronger standing postures, so I hope you enjoy it. You might need a little warm up first. You can always watch part 1 or just dive straight into it. So get your mat and meet me at the top of the mat in standing. So with your feet touching, let's find a little bit of chair pose. So from here, we'll bend the knees, float the arms all the way up, take it back, and then exhale, sink down, arms out in front, and repeat. Inhale, arms back, exhale, sink it down. So you're finding this ripple effect forwards and backwards with the breath. And then from here, take it all the way back, and then swallow dive it all the way down, hands to the floor. Inhale, look ahead. Step back and meet me in plank pose. 3 breaths for 1. Tight straight body for 2. And 3, we'll lower to the floor or chaturanga. Up dog as you breathe in. And then tucking toes. Down dog as you breathe out. So we'll hold for 3 breaths, breathing 1. Pop a bend in those knees if you're feeling tight for 2. And 3, inhale, we're stepping it forwards. Exhale, head to legs. Bend the knees, inhale, chair pose, hands to heart, exhale. Great, let's go again. So bend the knees, inhale, chair, exhale, fold, look ahead, step back, plank, 3 breaths for 1, engage legs for 2, and 3, we lower. Breath in, up dog, and breath out, down dog. Spread the fingers, press into the palms. Let your head feel heavy. 3 deep breaths for 1. Just get that lovely rush of blood to your brain for 2. And 3. Inhale as you stride it forwards. Exhale, head to legs. Bend the knees. Inhale, chair and hands to heart. We'll do 1 more. Okay, so bend the knees. Breath in, chair. Exhale, folding forwards. Look ahead, inhale. Step back to plank. Strong and steady for 1. Pull up through your chest for 2. And 3, we lower. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. A little bend in the knees, breathing 1. Just 3 breaths. Long spine for 2. And 3. Top of the mat, inhale. Exhale, head to legs. Bend the knees for chair. And hands to heart. Great, so from here, chair pose. But let's work a little bit with the legs first of all. So hands on the knees, have a little roll through the knees here. Massaging your feet, seeing how low you can go. This is great for any of you who might be going skiing. Have a little roll left and right. And then we'll stay low. Feel quite springy, weight in the heels, and then twist. So right arm coming across. Revolve chair, palms press, gaze to the ceiling for 1. We'll take 5 breaths for 2. Crown of the head reaching forwards, 3. Sink those hips, 4. And 5. Pull up. Left arm comes across, palms press, and we breathe 1. Gaze is up for 2. Spiral your spine for 3. 4, 1 last breath, and 5. Inhale, now ripple it back. Exhale, take it forwards. Look ahead. Step back. Let's add in another plank because it feels good for 1. Pull up through your chest for 2. And 3, we lower. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. So we'll do 5 little crunches here with the right leg. Kick it up high on the breath in. And then exhale, knee to nose for 1. Squeezing in for 2. Work it, 3, feeling strong, 4, last 1. And then we kick up and find a low lunge. Separate the feet apart a little bit, forwards and backwards. I just hang out here a bit to get the breath, but a little bit of buoyancy, please, and a bit of movement forwards and backwards. So we'll start by taking the back foot flat. So you're going to get my backside for a minute. And then from here, we're going up and down with the breath. So exhale, sink. and then inhale, rise, like so. Working a little bit like this just to gauge the distance. Then once you've got that, find your warrior two. Gaze out over the right middle finger, 5 breaths, 1. So you've got that drishti, that gazing point, middle finger, 3. Shoulders soft for 4. And 5. Let's go forwards and backwards. So inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. So do a couple of these, forwards and backwards, getting loose and free in the side body. And then we'll stay in side angle, so deep lunge, forearm gently resting. You can bring the hand to the floor, but either way, chop over the left arm overhead and 5 breaths. 1. Spin your gaze to the ceiling for 2. Lengthen left side of the body. 3. Strong legs. 4. Press into the feet. And 5. Reverse for 1. Keep that front leg bent. And then frame the foot as you swim the hands down here. Drop onto the back knee and do a little forwards and backwards flow here. So you get the hip flexor stretch when you're coming forwards, hamstring when you're pulling back. And let's add in a bit more now. So when you come forwards, let that right knee fall to the side, right arm opens wide, breathe in, and then exhale, swim the arm forwards, pull back, breathe out. Find that little bit of flow. That should feel quite loose and free in the hips, especially the more times you repeat it. Do a couple more. Okay, and then the next time you come forwards, let the knee fall to the side. And if you want a bit more, you can pick up that back foot and hold onto it here. Look to the ceiling or look wherever. Gaze is down, you choose, but you feel it in the left quad. Take one more breath, and then we'll bring the hands down. And now pause, pulling back here now. So I like to hoik that heel to the midline. Take a little breath in. You might need to pop a little bend in this front leg, micro bend, and then slowly drawing the chin out and down over that front leg. Breathing here for 3, for 2, and 1. Good. And then we'll find a little twist. So a little bit like revolved chair. Get this knee all the way over the ankle and bring the left arm across, palms pressed. And I know you might have a stronger variation, but this is a really good place to be. Strong base, or you can tuck the back toes and push out through the heel there. 5 breaths. Find something to focus on and let's go. Breathing 1. Try and gaze to the ceiling if you can for 2. Keep breathing. 3. Reach through the crown of your head for 4 and 5. Wonderful. Hands down, step it back. Pop a little plank because we can for 1, for 2, and 3. We lower. Up dog, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Okay, so now left side, let's go. Inhale, kicking up. Exhale, squeezing in. Remember, we've got 5 of these. I know it might be a bit tricky after all of the food from Christmas Day, but keep working. 4. Last one. 5. Kick up and low lunge. So I like to wriggle that back foot a bit further away. A little bit of a spring forwards and backwards and a bounce up and down. And then we'll drop the back foot flat, windmill the arms up, and we're ready to do a little bit of warrior 2. So inhale, straight legs, and then exhale, lunge. Work up and down with the breath. Probably about the 3rd one here now. You can gauge the distance. Front heel in line with the middle of the back foot. Shoulders soften and you're breathing 1. Inhale, fill chest. Exhale, squeezing your belly for 2. Mind is calm, breathing 3. Body is strong, 4 and 5. Reverse, breathe in, and then take it forward, side angle, breathe out. So a couple of these, nothing too strenuous in the upper body, but the legs are really working. And then we'll stay here, side angle, forearm gently resting, or the fingertips can come down. Chop that right arm past the ear and breathe 1. Spinning your chest to the ceiling for 2. Opening up right side of the body for 3. Engage that back leg, 4 and 5. Reverse for 1, and then down we go. Framing the front foot, drop onto the back knee. Catch a breath as you take it forwards and backwards here. Nothing too strenuous. Working into the hips, increasing the blood flow here. And then let's add in that arm movement, remember? So lunge forwards, knee goes wide. Breathe in, take the left arm wide, and then exhale, swim it forwards here. This is a lovely little bit of flow. Really, really graceful movements. And the next time we come forwards here, let the knee fall wide. We'll take this left arm all the way back. Maybe it rests there, or you can pick up the back foot, take a hold of it. Breathe. Really feel here now. Don't overthink it. Feel and breathe. For 2 and 1. Good. Take it forwards. And then find the half split. I like to bring this heel to the midline and a bit further forwards. Up on tented fingers. Pop a bend in this knee and scooch that right hip into the body as you draw it back. Find the breath. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, a bit of depth. Just work with your body. Feel the ebb and flow of the breathing. Take your time. One more breath. Okay, lunge it forwards. Bring the right arm across. Palms press. Revolve side angle. We look at that big toe to get steady. Tuck the back toes, power out through the back heel. And then revolve your spine and breathe. 1, strong twist. For 2, deep breathing. For 3, wringing out your kidneys, detoxifying. 4, which I'm sure we all need a little bit of. 1 more breath. And 5. Super. Hands down. Step it back to plank, feeling strong. For 1, for 2, and 3, we lower. Up dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. We're going to hold the down dog here for 5 breaths. Breathing 1. So if legs are tight, pop a bend in the knees. For 2. Spine is long. 3. Really press your chest towards your thighs for 4. 1 more breath and we'll come to seated. And 5. So any which way you can, bring yourself to the front edge of the mat and extend the legs out here.